Hi everyone, it's Trish from Imagineer here in Sydney, and today I'm just going to do a quick video on how to fix some paper backdrop. Clean it up a little bit. As you know, in Sydney we've had quite a bit of rain and it's been very humid and very moist, and that is not your friend when you work with seamless paper rolls. They no longer become seamless. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do to fix this is select my subject. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as much as possible. What I am using is the quick selection tool, or you can hit W on your keyboard. If you hit W on your keyboard and you don't get the quick selection tool, just hit Shift W and it should change it. All right, so the next thing is unselect this part here, reselect this part here. Again, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect and exact, and I'll tell you why in a moment. All right, let's do this. All right. I do want to get as much of the subject in as possible correctly though, because I don't want the extra work. Okay, alrighty. So now what I'm going to do is fix this part here. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is you can choose select and mask. It's not really necessary for what we're doing. And again, I'll tell you in a moment. Okay. Cancel that. Try that again. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take this selection and create a copy of it by hitting Control J. If you're a Mac user, I don't know what the alternative is to a Control J. I don't use Macs. I think it's, I don't know, some other thing starting with C. All right, so once you created the additional layer of your subject, go to the background. I'll delete that, went a bit too fast. Select your background, hit Control J to make a copy of your background. Now, with your background copy highlighted, what we're going to do is go to Filter, Blur, and was it Smart Blur or Surface Blur that I was using? I can never remember. Let's go with Smart Blur. Aha! No, it's Surface Blur. Blur, Surface Blur. All right, and there we have it. 25. And radius, oh, you can play with this to see how clean you want that backdrop. Voila! It's that simple. Okay, now we're going to apply the surface blur. And there we have it. Now, it is an idea to check the edges. As you can see, we might need to fix the edges up a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is add my mask, go to B for brush, with a black brush at 100% opacity and 100% flow. We just go around the edges. And like I mentioned, the selection doesn't have to be exact because you can see the edges blend well anyway, because the color of the edges doesn't change. And there we have it. So what I'm doing now is just removing some of that blurred backdrop and bringing back some details around the side. Yep, that looks good. There we go. So if I just turn this off, you'll see that when I blur, the edges don't change, they remain the same. The only thing that changes are the outer areas of that backdrop. And that is why the selection doesn't have to be perfect, although here we might need to fix that up again. So what I would do is with a white brush, just bring it back in. That's it. You're done. Now you can continue editing. Let's have a look. Might fix this area up a bit. Black brush. And we're bringing the hair back. So you don't even need to make a perfect selection of the hair. That's the original hair. Okay. And there we have it. The before and the after. The before and the after. Ooh. I think those pants need to be fixed. But overall, pretty good effort. And then my next step is to edit with my frequency separation action. Yay! All right, hoping that the next video will be another fine art edit using the Sean Archer actions again. So stay tuned for the next video, hopefully coming soon.